Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Maria from Under the Night Moon, and I'm here today to flip through these really beautiful prayer journals that I've made for my Etsy shop. I am in love with these two books so much that if I were ever going to keep a book, I think it might be one of these. So beautiful. So I'm going to do that. And then I also just wanted to show you also I made 3 really pretty tags. And sometimes these just don't show as well as they should. Like I couldn't get a good picture of the back. I don't know why. It kept coming out like blurry. So I just thought I would show you. I have this one here with some beautiful charms. These are listed in my Etsy shop, but again, I just wanted to show the colors and stuff here because yeah, the camera doesn't always work that well. I mean, it does, but I think it's always better just to show here all the layers. So absolutely beautiful. And these are the layered, stitched, they're embossed. I used this really pretty beaded trim. You can kind of see right here all the beads. Just gorgeous. And then if you follow me on Instagram, you might have seen I have another card kit workshop video. This is a gatefold Marie Antoinette. So fun. Oh my gosh. Oops. I just finished the video workshop of this. Oops, sorry, I'm not in focus. This is my prototype here, but this is the kit right here. Again, already in my Etsy shop, and this is what it looks like. And then of course these 2 beautiful books, which are basically the same, but I have both of them here because I wasn't gonna make 2 at first. Oops. And then I decided, because I had all the supplies and everything, to just go ahead and make another one. Plus I also came across this gorgeous image and just immediately knew I was going to make another one. So I'm going to flip through this one first. This was the first one that I made. And this is technically an envelope style, but you can see how much larger it is. It measures 8.5 inches by almost 5, and then it's about 3 inches. I used 2 different types of envelopes, these really large envelopes. This gorgeous satin ribbon here is so soft, so beautiful. The imagery is Pixie Dust Files, which this, I don't think, this was like a special promotion that she did, but any Marie image would be so beautiful on these books, but these I absolutely love. And I also used the Pink Palace papers that she made for me, which are incredible. She made them for me as a gift. If you follow me, you might have known. I will link them down below, as well as links to her shop as well. So beautiful. Okay, so let's get started. I took envelopes. I took pink envelopes and these larger white envelopes, and I covered them front to back with papers. I used a lot of embossed cream colored cardstock, a lot of textiles, ribbons, charms, and all kinds of fun things in here. So the very first thing on the cover is the pink envelope, and you can see how it wraps around. It's right here. Tons of tuck spots and all kinds of things. I also included a fun paper clip to hold back the pages while you work. There's roses, beautiful sequin trims, a lot of gold stickles, jewelry pieces, this really fun tassel trim, layers and layers. There's bridal laces, and then this satin ribbon, like I said. You can see I decorated her crown with the gold stickles and the rhinestones. And then I'll just show you on this one, I used pink stars, I used pearls, and then the same embellishments here. So just the imagery is different, and I'll show you the things that are different as we go. There's not too many differences really. like, and maybe we'll do them together, that way you can see them side by side. These are both already listed in my Etsy shop. If you're watching this video, they're already up. So the front two things are a pocket right behind here, and I printed a doily on some vellum, so absolutely gorgeous. And then inside there I just added one of the beautiful, beautiful tags that come with the Full of Grace #1 in my Etsy shop. There's Full of Grace 1 and Full of Grace 2. And these are also digitals that Debrina from the Pixie Dust Files gifted me as a gift for my Etsy shop. So I just absolutely love her, and I love these. And yeah, if you follow me, you know. But I will leave a list or a link down below for those. And then inside on the cover, this is one thing that's different, are the little kids. And then in these pockets, you get a gold, beautiful Tim Holtz frame. These are slightly different. This is a sticker, and you just use like a pokey tool, like one of these, or a you know, like a pin, an X-Acto, or even if you just bend a little part, it'll come apart, and you can peel it away pretty easily with your fingernail. So you get those. You each get, or they each have a beautiful frame with a rose sticker. And let me show you these, how fun. Oops. The rose is a sticker, and then the frame is a sticker. So you can put these down together, or you can use the frame somewhere and the rose somewhere. These are really fun. I love these. So each one gets one of those. Each one gets another sticker with a rose, like a little doily. Really fun. And then these are notepads. This one says faith. This one says hope. And you can see all the different papers. Oops, that's a little piece of ribbon. I'll get that later, but you can see all the different papers. Okay. And then I'll put all these things back in the pocket. And then on this page, this is Full of Grace. This is Mater Divine Grace, which is, I think, kind of Latin and French. Beautiful imagery, beautiful rose journaling cards, all ready for you to tell a story, to write prayers. Ready for that. And then the top is a top loading pocket. This one has, oops, this one has this sequin trim, beautiful golden paper, die cut with this really fun die I have. This one has this, oops, let's put all that back together. This one has that trim, and then when you open to the next page, right? When you open to the next page, each one has a large card on the side pocket, and that's still the first envelope. You can see inside. You can see there, and the cards are slightly different. They both have a really pretty charm, and they're both pretty large journaling cards for you to write your story, make your list of people that you are thinking about, praying about, that you need to write to, books, music, that sort of thing. They each have a really beautiful rose wax seal, and then the rose paper is slightly different. Hope I'm not making you dizzy with doing both of these. I just think it's better for me to keep track. And the pictures are also on Etsy. I did both books so you can see the pictures. This is just, the little cuties are different here. And everybody gets a bunch of papers to play with. Those are all the same. And then I'll just show you, this paper is a fold over, and it actually opens and folds down. And then I just put stamped memories up top, a really fun pen with floral coming out, a fussy cut rose, the absolutely stunning tag set that she made for my shop. This is the Sacred Heart tag set, absolutely gorgeous. Ready for a story, and I just clipped those behind. There is a little charm, a tiny heart, and then another tiny heart. Charms. And that's just because of the little cutie that I have. And so that folds over. And so you've got here to journal on as well as here. And then you've got here for pictures. You can see these gorgeous satin roses down here. All your papers to play with, book pages, French book pages. Yeah, all kinds of fun pages there. And then there's the little cutie. So cute. They're both ruby and pearl. So I'm not going to undo this one, but you can see, so cute. And then in the pockets are some wallpaper samples, and let me just show you too. This is the embossed papers. Just love. You can see this better. Oh, and then this is a tag, just an offcut of a bookmark here. This one needs to get that still. And I'm going to write a note of that because I don't see that here. Okay, sorry about that. And then the wallpaper is some beautiful floral. Another floral, gorgeous rose. This is from the Sacred Heart tag kit. So beautiful. And then a little fussy cut rose. Let me take the paper clip off so you can see. A beautiful reprint of St. Anne, who's Mary's mother. And then a just gorgeous antique reprint of a prayer card. Inside a little doily for fun. So you've got the book pages, the doily, the roses, images, all kinds of stuff to play with here. And that just, I do like to have Mary kind of peeking out a little bit there. Like so. And then all the wallpaper. So that just goes in there. These books, as usual, most of my books, I try to include lots of things for you to play with, right? Just so that you can create and really just get involved with the journal process. So you can see the embossing here, so beautiful. I did add a little of the pink, and that is the Ranger Tim Holtz worn lipstick color, which I really love. And then the wallpapers are slightly different from the same roll. This one is a little bit different. And the rose, beautiful tag. And then the images here are a little bit different. You still get the rose, beautiful Mary. And then this isn't St. Anne, but it's still a gorgeous antique prayer card, and the doily. If you want St. Anne, let me know in the comments. If you purchase this and you'd like St. Anne, that is not a problem at all. St. Anne is one of my favorite people to pray and ask for her help with all kinds of things. I mean, the Mother of Mary, yeah. Beautiful wax seal. I showed you the little cutie. Let me show you her up close. Isn't that the cutest little face? Yeah, so that is the differences there. And then the paper here is slightly different. Let me just come over a little bit so you can see. It does have the same here, fussy cut rose, memories, and the pen. It has the same little charms, but the paper is different. And then, hold on, I'll show you on the front. because this paper is different as well. These are from her the very first kit that she made with these gorgeous like architectural. I'll leave a link below for these. And then this is the Pink Palace in my shop. And then the side here is a pocket on the inside, and both of these are pretty much the same. Each book gets that with the little button that I hand sewed, some laces and stuff, and then also this really fun rose card. You can use this as a bookmark for anything. You can journal right on top of it. It's really sturdy. And then here is a whole bunch of stuff for you to play with. I'm going to take everything out again from each side. They're more or less the same, but I'm just showing you the differences because they're the same, but they're not. I know that's confusing. Glorious embossed papers. This is the crown papers, just different parts of the paper. And then each book gets this gorgeous die cut frame, and you can see how beautiful this is to layer onto. If you have a special image that you want to use, a picture, this is just so gorgeous. You can cut it, you can just keep it in here for something beautiful to look at. This is a Anna Griffin die cut, and it's also on her Anna Griffin's matte foil, which is just a gorgeous gold. It's just gorgeous. So I added one of these to start with for both books. And then I gave you each a French doily. These are my favorite. You can see the detail on there. They're almost like lace. So these are just things. You can write on those with a very delicate thin tip pen, or you can just keep them like they are because they're just so beautiful to look at. Just personally kind of where I end up with them, I just like to look at them. Each one gets a little decorated crown or Sacred Heart tag from my shop. I love this rose note paper, so each one got one of these just to write a quick little something something on from the Pink Palace. And then the Pixie Dust Files, absolutely stunning hearts. Love those. Wouldn't that be a perfect place to put a loved one that you're praying for, or that you just want to write a note to secretly? And then a really beautiful rose sticker. Yes, just love. And then on this side, I always love to incorporate St. Joseph. So here are two different versions of him. And then this is sticker washi paper. So I wrote sticker on the back. You can cut this and put it anywhere. If you have a small list of things, you can cut and use it to write on. These papers are slightly different, but you can see I wanted to keep, this is the center. The center fold is the pink envelope, and I put two little flips, which I'll get to. Those are the same, but I wanted you to have a place to put photos, and so I sort of did like a photo mat for you on each side. If you want, you don't have to. These all come out and you can add your photo here, but it was a place for me to add more goodies, so let me just show you. And then I put a little tuck here, because these hopefully you will use. And then you could use photos here and here, or you can journal, okay? It's a really beautiful, these are Hallmark envelopes. They're vintage, so they're made really well, which I love. So that's that. Oops, that's this. So then when you open to the center, I used really beautiful embossed cardstock with a rose pattern. Slightly different pink hues on the cardstock there, but they're both roses. And then what's inside are both the same, so I'm not going to take them all out, but this gorgeous, beautiful Rococo pattern is one. And you can see there's a little notch right here to let you know that, you know, there's things in there for you. So we'll put the Rococo in there. That's the paper. And then a couple pieces of vintage graph paper for secret notes. A gorgeous little dove and heart. Again, this is printed double-sided in case you have a loved one that you're praying for, or you just want to write a special message to. And then the other side, you can see how these, you can journal on them as well. I kept these plain with the beautiful rose paper, so you can put your picture here and journal, etc. And so I thought that would be really fun. Plus you can use this as a photo mat as well. So you've got options here, and just slightly decorated for fun. And then on this side, another piece of the Rococo paper, and then I did hand stamp a vintage, what do you call this paper? I can't think right now. Rolodex, there we go, with love and a little crown. And the same for here, with love and the little crown. And then on the other side of the centerfold are more beautiful things for you to play with. This gorgeous bridal trim. Let me just show you that up close. It's so pretty. These books I just really loved making. Everything in these books I just love. So each one comes with a beautiful antique Mary, beautiful Sacred Heart imagery, which June was the month of Sacred Heart of Jesus, and I believe July is the Sacred Heart of Mary, which is really powerful and beautiful. Again, I loved adding these hearts to this book. They just paired so well with all the imagery. Fussy cut roses, which I love, just kind of sticking out. And then 2 Pixie Dust File labels, just things for you to have in case you need to label one of your pictures here. You can write and journal, etc. They're just fun to have on hand. And then a little hand sewn button with some velvet, some embroidered floral lace. And then here is a beautiful reprint done on the Epson paper. You can see how gorgeous the Epson paper prints. It's kind of pricey, so I don't really use it anymore, but I do have a few things that I printed on it, so it's fun to use. And so these 2 little cuties are ready for a story. And then I made another little notepad on one of Debrina's gorgeous ledger, shabby floral ledger. And I'll link this below. If you haven't been to her shop, oh my gosh, the papers there are so exquisite. The finest art papers on Etsy, I believe. And then this is actually, let me undo the top clip. What do we? Oh, okay, we can undo that. So this is just an offcut of one of her gorgeous papers that I thought would be a gorgeous photo. You know, I did do a Martha Stewart curtains punch. Then you've got this, and these are the same on both. Gorgeous, gorgeous. This is from the Pink Palace in my shop. And then look at the embossing on there. So gorgeous. Ready for a story or a picture. You could do a picture and a flip. You could find some of your favorite washi and do a flip of this. All I did was just tuck the paper inside the top loading pocket here. Ooh, which reminds me, I forgot to show you the top loading pocket on this page, which is this gorgeous Anna Griffin golden gold foiled paper. Gorgeous size, perfect for a picture and a story. And both books have that as well. Sorry, I forgot that. Okay, so back to this. So yeah, and then this is the one for this side. So gorgeous. Ready for a story. Of course, you can tuck more things in these top loading pockets. There's tons of room. These are the white envelopes. They're huge and they're really sturdy. And then I just paper clipped the little cutie and the little notepad on the outside there. And then the paper clip that was on the other side, I'll show you why I had that, and that was to hold this Mary in place. But this is the next page. Again, just all kinds of fun things for you to play with, including these beautiful, beautiful die cut wings. Look at the detail on these. It's really incredible. So each side got one of these along with a little ooh, okay, hold on, this was supposed to be trimmed. Hold on, a little maintenance here. Sorry everybody. Ooh, I gotta use the big ones. Oops. Okay. Each one gets a little flip. Gorgeous paper. That's from her shabby ledger. You can see the gorgeous brocades here. Ready for a story and a picture. And then the embellishments are all the same. This is a little crown and a miraculous medal, and the same over here. A really fun Prima rose. And then I do like to make like little, these are like little packs of papers almost, right? Just held together with a brad. You've got this vintage wallpaper, a beautiful Sacred Heart prayer card, an offcut of one of her gorgeous papers, and then one of the ledger tags. And I just love these, all lay nice and flat. But you can take this out and just journal. Like I said, they're just fun things for you to play with. And then I added this beautiful Mary, which doesn't need to be clipped to the other side of the page. But I do like to just attach her to the top so she doesn't fall down into the pocket. And then this one is slightly different, but it's the same sort of beautiful prayer card, offcut, right? It's the same kind of theory. And then we'll just attach Mary and the wings. And there you go. Lots of things for you to play with. I love the wings just kind of sit right in the pocket, just like so. But you can really put them anywhere you like. And then this here comes with the tag kit. These are some of my favorite digitals that she made for me. I just love everything about these. I love the roses, the heart imagery, the crown. So absolutely gorgeous. And it's a belly band, but I didn't want to trim this, so I used it sideways. And look how much stuff I was able to put in the side pocket there. These, again, more or less the same, just a few differences, like the papers. And then the littles. Look at that little thing. And her, oh gosh, these pictures, I need to work with them some more. And then I made two little index card. This is just like a fun little interactive pocket. Gorgeous, gorgeous papers from her. This is from her Divine Neutrals, which I will leave a link to. And you can write prayers on there. I included a gorgeous, miraculous Mary, a couple of little stationery vintage papers that I hand stamped keys on. Right, the keys to heaven. And then on the other side, again, just beautiful papers. Mary, a couple of pieces of crown, an offcut, and then some embossed paper to play with. Just some fun things tucked inside, ready to have some fun. The next one is more or less the same, but the imagery is slightly different. The Mary is different, but again, you get the same there. This paper is slightly different, but the same here. The Divine Neutral paper, the two keys, that part's all the same. So just some fun things for you to play with. This idea I got from Pink Strawberries. She has a really fun YouTube channel. And then let's see, a gorgeous sticker of a teapot with a teacup. Just make a cup of tea, do some journaling, say some prayers for people. This is what I love to do if I have time to just sit and pray, think about people that I love. Yes, this is what I always think of when I am in my off time. And so those all fit. Everything here is the same. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And this is it. We're almost to the end, sort of. Okay, and then this back page, and this is why I gave you the little clothespin, because there's so much stuff packed in these books. I thought a little clip right here would just make things a lot easier. So that's why I went ahead and just included one of those there. Again, just the papers are slightly different, but for this back page, I wanted to use, like one of the prettiest papers from the Pink Palace kit. Ah, that was a mouthful. From the kit that she made for me, and these by far are two of the prettiest ones. These roses, oh my gosh, the gold with these roses. So I just wanted to end the book with something gorgeous for you to admire, add pictures to. You can use this as like a little dashboard and put like little post-it notes on. That way it doesn't disturb the paper. Of course, I did a little bit of embellishing. Oh, what did I forget to show you? Hold on, I forgot to show you the charms down here. No, I showed you the charms. Okay, sorry, carry on. This has been a long day for me, but I hope you're having fun looking through these. I love these books. I'm telling you, these, I think, are my favorite ones so far. Yeah. Anyway, so beautiful papers there. You can see here, I just used a little offcut for some extra little offcuts. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Like maybe you purchased these and you need a book to put them in. Wouldn't this book be perfect? Or you could make a book like this for yourself, right? You have the papers already if you've been to my shop. Yes. And then I covered both sides of this pocket. Don't worry, I'll get to this. With some beautiful embossed papers. Yes. And then of course the bridal trims and the laces. Isn't that beautiful? Anyway, I think my Etsy pictures came out pretty good for these books, so you can go there and check them out. Of course, links will be down below. If you're watching this video, they're already in my Etsy shop. But I think the pictures came out pretty good. And then clipped with the paper clip here, another really fun doily, a piece of this really beautiful embossed cardstock, and then a really beautiful Sacred Heart prayer card. This is also from the Full of Grace kit that she made for me. Beautiful wax seal of a Sacred Heart, just some really beautiful trims, and then I have a little dove charm and a beautiful rhinestone cross. And then the back is a little pocket with a really fun piece of pink, and then you can also journal on the back there, like a floating little tag. And then the side of the gorgeous paper is also a pocket with some more really beautiful, beautiful journaling cards. Yes, plenty of things for you to work with in this journal for sure. Oops, I forgot all of the things. And then this side is, I'm pretty sure, the same doily, the same emboss. This is slightly different, but you get the same pink paper, a little bit different lace, but it's still really pretty. Yeah, so almost done. Look at this gorgeous satin ribbon. And then the back, I just added a little a last tag so that you would know you've got more storage there if you need it. And then the back papers are slightly different. I did add some, gim trim here so the book doesn't get worn down. And then the spine is covered with lace, and then the satin ribbon runs all the way across so that it closes together like so. And this, I didn't have enough to make a big giant bow, otherwise I would have. But I also think just a beautiful loose knot is absolutely gorgeous and very elegant as well. And it will hold everything together beautifully. And so that concludes the flip through. I don't know if I told you my signature is right here. That concludes the flip through. I hope that you love these as much as I do. Leave me a comment down below if you do. If they've inspired you to maybe use these papers, you know, let me know that as well. I always try to just give inspiration as well when I do, you know, things like this to inspire you to use these beautiful papers and make something beautiful. Yeah, I just love these books so much. So thank you all so very much. Obviously, like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at Under the Night Moon. If you do already, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much anyway just for watching at all. I'm seriously just beyond blessed to be where I am today anyway. So just thank you all so very much. I will see you in the next video, everyone. And that's all. Bye for now.